Hey guys, it's Christopher Scorpion here. Today we're going to be doing a review on the R4i, SDHC dual core real-time save game card. This is to be the best game card this R4 you can get at the time. If you do not know what an R4 is, what an R4 does is that you can play games on it and such like that. You can play games on your multiple ROMs from online. You can play on your DS for free. All you have to do is buy the card and download the ROMs, put them on here. And it's a pretty small box, if you guys didn't know. It's not a big box. I thought it was really big. It's like the palm of your hand. So I thought it was really huge, but it's not that big. So if you guys are looking at it online, you'll see it is. I bought this at r43ds.org, but because it's buy one get one free for any card you get, which is a pretty good deal, but it takes like at least 2 months to ship to your house. Plus ordering and shipping, it takes like 2 months total. So it's worth it. It's worth it because you're getting two for the price of one. So I got this for like 20 bucks, and I got another one that my sister got. So I already unboxed it, but this is what the box looks like. And inside the box, there's this. They're DS happy box enough to give you a micro SD reader, which you're gonna need to add ROMs to your SD card. It's a little loose. Some of them are loose that it comes with it. Just make sure you don't shove it in there so it stays stuck in there. It's from, just put in the micro SD and then you just like, put in the USB. It's basically like that. It's a nice adapter that you're gonna need. It comes with any R4 you buy. And this is the R4 itself. It's a little shiny, and it says 2016 on here because every year they come out with a new one. Just get that flake off there. They come with a new version of the R4. And on the back, this is what the back looks like. And as you can see, it says www.r4isdhc.com. That proves that it's real. If you don't see this on the back of your card, it's probably a fake card. That's what I've been told. And then this is the SD card I'm using. It's an 8-data Premier card. I bought this on Newegg for like $4.99, and I bought two. One for me, one for my sister. And it's 16 gigs. It's a class 10 card. And it's UHS 1. It's micro SD, SDHC. You don't have to have you can always have as big of a flash drive you want. People talk about how, how the reason why, before I explain like that, the reason why I bought a 16 gig is you can use something called Moonshell, which is an app that on your R4 that allows you to load music and videos. So I can load my music and my movies and I load it on my DS instead of using my phone, which takes battery, which my DS takes battery just for games. So the reason why I bought this, because the class 10, it's perfect. It's perfect speed. So if you get like a class 4, it's not gonna be that like fast. As you can see, if you zoom it right here next to the lens, should be able to see it. Trying to focus it right there. Hard to focus because it's my phone. So, but it is a class 10 card. So wait, damn it, it's so hard. See it from here. Well, yeah, it's a class 10 card, so you get the difference. So after that, the first thing you want to do is you want to download the kernel for your R4 because it doesn't come with an installed thing. So what you do is you have to go to the website that you bought it and look for like a kernel download, and look for the one you bought and make sure it's the same with the one you bought. I think the latest version is 1.79b. So once you download that, you're just gonna put all the files to the root of your SD card and your ROMs as well, because if you put them in a folder, they're not gonna load the save file correctly. So you need to put everything in your root. I know it sounds like pretty messy. I'm pretty organized myself. Not that organized, but like I like to organize my file folders itself. But since the R4 can't do that, you're gonna have to put everything in your root and leave it all sloppy and such. So all you're first want to do once you do that on your computer, you're gonna slide it into the. Now I gotta focus this because this is ridiculous. Okay, so you're gonna put this in the slot of your SD card. There's an indentation on the back that tells you gotta put it the right way. And I'm gonna put it in my DSi XL, which I think is like the best console you can use for an R4 because it's really big good for your big hands if you have big hands, and it's really comfortable and it's a really big screen. Unlike the DSi Lite and such like that, which is like the DSi Lite's really small, so you barely get enough screen. So once you're gonna put it like here, you're gonna open it. You're gonna turn on your DS. Yes, I know. And then, of course, this is mine. This is the game that's gonna read. Most R4s read this game, but some R4s just boot automatically into the R4 itself. So it's gonna say Touch Bomberman Land by Nintendo. This is the game that's supposed to read. If it doesn't read that, then it's probably a different game for your R4. So you're gonna hit start, load A, whatever, and then you're gonna get this one flash on your screen, and you're gonna get loading. And this is what your R4 should look like. They have multiple skins. You have multiple skins for your R4. You want to go to the config first. If you want to change your skin, you can't see mine well, but that's the power on button. You can config it. You can upgrade it. That's just to upgrade it, like the new file that's in your root. If you want to upgrade it, there's a new update. Config. This just tells you like the language, the sound. You can put the sound on or off. I like the sound on. Like I didn't even know there was a sound. Hit back. You go to skin, and you can change the skin. There's 4 skins. Default. There's default, abstract, Mario, and Final Fantasy 13. I like abstract because Final Fantasy 13 doesn't have a lot of labels. Mario's really good if you like Mario. I don't like the default because it's a little advertise-ish, so I'm just gonna keep the abstract version. So, and you can also just change the banner color. I like to do that too. The menu and button, you can also change that as well. Change that to red if you want. Change that to red. Menu text. It's fine. Toggle button, push button, such like that. You can always change the color. So yeah, go back, hit save. You can always change the file name and such like that, which is pretty cool. You can do a lot of settings on here. Go to back, hit back. Hit back. So media is gonna boot you into Moonshell, which is basically the thing to play it. And then all you do is boot into this, and that's it. So, and if you want to just go back, you just hold X, Y, A, B, and L and R at the same time. Sometimes that doesn't work, so you just have to turn off your DS on and off again if you get a crash in Moonshell, or you can exit in case it doesn't crash, but there you go. So then you're gonna go to game, and it's gonna load all your games. I have a lot of games here myself. Let me start at the beginning. It's gonna be a long list, but I have 43 games. Besides the thing, these 2 are just GBA. They're GBA thingies. They're GBA emulators, but they don't work. I'm trying to figure out how to work. I'll do a tutorial on that. I have Big Brain Academy, N+, Pack Picks, New Super Mario 64. Pokemon Trotsi, Nicktoons Battle for Volcano Island, Brain Age, Pack and Roll, Animal Crossing, Mystery Dungeon, Blue Rescue, Drawn to Life, My Sims, Mario Party, Scribblenauts, Brain Age 2, Mario Kart, New Super Mario Bros, Sonic Rush, Luigi, so all these games. And just to make sure they load, I'm just gonna load one of the 3 games I play a lot, which is New Super Mario Bros. I think my biggest game is Pokemon Black 2. That's like half a gig, which is a lot. So just make sure when you load the game, they load right. So let's just load New Super Mario Bros. Just for the fun of it. You're gonna get this, and depending on the speed of your SD card, it determines how it's gonna load. So you see, it works perfectly, and it's so fast. It's supposed to go at the right frame rate. It loads just like a DS cartridge inside the DS. Only like an R4. So as you can see, it works first 3. I'm on world 3, and the save files automatically create when you first load. I played every game on my thing, so I would know. So yeah, I'm on like how fast it goes. I don't think you can see the fast